for the Buffalo Bulls. They lost 4 straight: Ohio, Kent State, Miami, and Akron. UMass, after beginning its first year in MAC play 0-4, has...
Yeah, you're going to see them bring 2 to the ball on Danny Freitag a ton tonight. Obviously, he got it back off that back cut. Couldn't convert a tougher shot.
Bedial, good cleanup on the miss there, partner from Carbuccia for the first points of the game.
At the basket tonight.
17-plus points a game for him, the Abilene Christian transfer. Got a huge season. Batcher in the corner. Answers for Buffalo to 3. With 6 double-figure scoring games this year, they'll need Batchelor as a complimentary scorer to Sable and Daniel Freitag. Bedial, good catch and a quick release.
I like that. Put it up nice off the glass.
Batchelor in the corner. Close out this time from Hankins Sanford. Reverse layup. Noah Batchelor off to a great start. He's got 5.
Yeah, you got to be careful on those closeouts. You just made that 3. You got to close out and play the drive there.
Carbuccia other way. Hankins Sanford. And follows for 2 for UMass. Boy, shootout about a week and a half due to the concussion protocol. They're working out hard last few days. Got cleared. Banks Jr. up top. Thinking 3. Drains it. Quick release.
He's ready to catch and shoot. Knew it was his time on that play call. And knocks down his first shot of the night.
Transfer from UMBC. Carbuccia, steal. Freitag lost the handle. The freshman from White Plains, New York.
That's great. Looked like a light layup, and it didn't look like anybody was really running hard to contest that shot.
I'll let you say that, partner. Here's Sable. Answers for Buffalo.
See a ton of him off the bounce tonight. Going to be fun to watch.
Hankins Sanford in the paint handles. That's by Noah Batchelor. 1-on-1 ISO and a good finish. There's the offensive glass and a fresh 20 here for the visitors. Carbuccia, top 5 ranked player in New York State last year as a high school senior. With Bedial with a strong finish. He's got half a dozen early here.
Positioning down low. He's getting easy looks on these post-ups. He's not really facing a lot of adversity down there. That
transfer from Davidson, Villanova, and Longwood. 4 stop for him. Sable into the corner. Brizzy thinking of 3. Battles around. There's Batchelor up top.
He's got 7 of their 9.
Bedial's got 6 points. 3 for 3. There's a steal. Stripped away, Talton Jr. Staggers a bit, lobbing for Batchelor for 2.
Sneaky, sorry partner, sneaky good 3-point shooter too. We're going to see him maybe, we already saw the 1. He could have a couple more if they leave him open on those drives.
Jingay drives, hangs and hits, and the good start continues here for UMass shooting.
Yeah, they already got 5 offensive rebounds early. They've been really active on the offensive glass.
Bedial in the corner for Wembley Jr. thinking 3, drains it for UMass. Rebound brought down by Leo Bedial. Wembley Jr. had a block from behind. Good trail and laid up and in. Led by Dom Yanitz. And Wembley Jr. has the rebound for UMass. Carbuccia, second in the MAC in assists per game. Continues to set things up so well. Buffalo 5 of 18 here, Noah, to begin the game. 1 of 9 from 3. They just cannot get going offensively.
Sometimes you have those nights, but there's so much time left in this game to keep getting those good looks, figure out a way to get confident and knock them down.
Speaking of knocking them down, Banks. And Buffalo is against the ropes here. Bulls need something to happen quickly. Sable works there for Talton Jr., the grad transfer. Freitag finally gets going.
Heavily how much, it's not just one season that these teams figure it out defensively. It's the progression, 2-3 years where you have, you know, a herd of the same guys, and now every possession matters. And you know, whether it's 7 minutes or not left in this first half, you're down 20. It's time to really start picking it up.
Freitag thinking 3, rattles it in. Back-to-back MAC Player of the Week. Early this year in November, start of December, there's a steal for Obo, and right back to the Bulls here for Brizzy.
Forced Carbuccia into that pass. He didn't need to
nifty feed. Obo way strong baseline jump hook with the right. Parker lobbing. Jingay gathers and scores for UMass.
Buffalo's just not really running hard. I mean, 18, you're losing. And so you got to, is that bad math, partner?
I think you're good. I understand what you meant. And Freitag understands his team needs a run here for the visitors from Amherst, Massachusetts.
Yeah, Daniel Freitag, it's going to start with him if they can figure it out to come back.
Fresh chance here for Sable and the Bulls. 3 to go in our first half. It's been all UMass tonight up by 14. There's Sable. Coast is clear. Defensive breakdown. Easy lane with the right hand. Off for Sable. 10 to shoot. Am I right?
I'm not going to say you're wrong.
Sable deep 3. Needs it for Buffalo's got it.
on the ground. But this one, he got 8 on the shot clock, and he just says, you know what? I'm going to take this.
Second on the back, 3-point. Yeah, shooting with 40.9% of his made threes this year. Leader Shamar Scott of Akron entering play tonight. Banks Jr. spins and scores from 10. Shot clock turned off, 15 seconds and counting. First half tonight from Western New York. Sable wants back-to-back threes. He's got it. He's been a dominant double-double threat for Frank Martin this year in his first year in Amherst.
2 guys closing out on one, leaves him open.
Bachelor is open and hits.
Leading scorer so far tonight.
62 for 167 from 3. Entering the play. Jingay, big block on Obo with the swat down low. Good play defensively. Here's Banks the other way. There's a layup.
Manipulate a pick and roll. I wasn't expecting you to tell me Braden Smith was his go-to. You watch Steph Curry, Damian Lillard.
Pick, Bachelor. Pulled down by Hankins Sanford. He's had a big game tonight. They're scoring and rebounding for UMass.
Good pass.
Betty all for 2.
Simple downhill drive, draw 2.
You can do it now in the portal era. You got to get older guys from different divisions, though, right?
Yeah, you're looking everywhere you can. I mean, I do wish coaches would look a little bit more for the freshmen still and not abandon those recruiting classes, the high school guys.
As a freshman unable to convert on a good inbound set, but no lay-in and finish for the young point guard. Here's free tag. He's free. Drives in, scores. Some contact.
Yeah, so we didn't see it on this replay, but there was a back screen on the defender guarding the ball screen, and it worked.
12 for free tag. Banks Jr. answers on the other end. A long 3 for UMass.
Opened up that drive as free tag came off of it. And then this one, just slightly late on that contest. You give time, and he makes you pay.
15 points against Toledo. Win UMass last outing. Sable inbounds play, deep 3. Response for Buffalo. Again, it cut this one to single digits. Critical game for Buffalo. 4-game losing streak, so tough this time of the year. Great feed. 7-0 run over the last 2.5 here for the home team. KJ Parker up top. Step back from 15. Cans it for UMass, much needed.
46% from 3, 95% free throw, and 47% from the floor overall.
Sable way off their partner, but Hocknett cleans it up. Betty all up top, watched by McKenna.
They go low cross to that down screen to get Carbuccia back to ball, and there it is. Opens up that slit for Bettiol. Come away with 2.
11.7 boards for Leo Bettiol tonight. Double figures for UMass. Free tag through traffic off the glass and in. That was pretty. Some contact too. The assists have been there. The points haven't been tonight. Sable's on the move. Feeds Bachelor for 2. Sable thought about step back 3. Free tag, 15 to shoot. Here's Sable open in the corner. Hits a 3! And Buffalo's got the lead! Sable a big reason here, Noah.
Yeah, 22 points, a rough start, but he kept his head in it and catches that catch and shoot 3. And that offense just stalling at the wrong time late in this game.
Let's get past Bachelor. Declines a 3, drives instead and hits. Little righty later. Noah Bachelor continues to be solid here against UMass.
If you're Buffalo, you just go get the best possible look. Get your best set. Uh-oh.
Sable again. Hits it again.
I think I said go get your best look, right? On cue, they get their best look.
That was the best look.
From Ryan Sable.
UMass has imploded here. Bettiol gathers and hits. Much needed for the Minutemen.
They have figured out a way to not allow those second chance opportunities to convert for UMass.
Let's see what life UMass has here in this possession. Hankins Sanford hits a 3. Big response for the Minutemen.
Just 20% from the three-point line on the year.
8th of the year for him from 3. Sable stays hot.
And then Banks tries to force a little wraparound. Luckily, UMass gets the ball back. They need a bucket here.
Hankins Sanford trying to do just that. Nice spin move. Great finish off the glass.
Yep.
Tight games for the Minutemen this year.
Now more than ever, they got to guard the basketball one-on-one.
Elbow extended. Sable can't hit. Tipped up and in. Free tag. Flying through traffic.
First of all, Sabo blows by him and offhand, left-handed, almost dunked it back in. What a big bucket.
He told us today he plays below the rim. Not that time. Take Bettiol, chance for a three-point play for UMass. And a big response for Leo Bettiol.
Wow. Good touch there. And then on the other end, Leo Bettiol, downhill, left-hand.
Freitag has got it with 3 seconds. Buffalo down by 1. Freitag for the win. Front iron miss, no good. And that's that. UMass hangs on the road to knock off the Bulls.